Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today I'm making up a pretty cheap Christmas dinner. It could feed 2 people, it could feed 4 people, possibly 5, just depends. A lot of us are, you know, we're buying a bunch of Christmas gifts. Everything's outrageously priced nowadays, and people are just looking for an easier way to get their dinners done here. And I'm trying to do one here that's pretty well in the budget. It's a 3 pound turkey breast. Let me show you what I'm using. The It's a boneless turkey breast meat. And it's really good. And I'll show you here at the end how we like to serve it up. But here I have that. When you buy this one here, you can use any turkey breast you'd like, but this one comes with a net. It kind of holds it in place for a better slicing. And preheat your oven to 325. And everything you need is in the description. But this meal, I mean, it's under 20 bucks. 20 About 20 bucks, you know. And like I said, it could feed probably 4 to 5 people. And everything you need is in the description. And what I'm going to do is just pat your turkey dry and just rub this butter and thyme and salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and just rub it all over. Flip it over and do the same. Okay, I just told Curtis, I don't know if I told you all 350 or 325. It's 325. And if you buy those ones there like I'm using, just follow the directions, but it will tell you don't add water, but I do because this is a turkey breast. You will not get much drippings off of it, so the little bit I am going to get off of it, I want that to mix in with that there and keep it moist with that water. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 325, and I'm going to lightly cover it, and then the last, probably the last half hour of cooking, I'll remove it. We're not looking to brown this a whole lot because it's going to be with some gravy. So we're going to get this in the oven. You're going to cook it, like I said, follow your directions, and we'll take it out and let it rest. It's normally an hour, hour and a half you'll be cooking it. Long as your internal temperature is at 165, but remove it around 160 because it's going to carry over cook. So in the oven it goes. Friends, mine cooked about an hour and 45 minutes. Now, if you want it more brown, you can kick up the oven temperature, maybe to 425 or so the last 15 minutes. But for me, this is fine. So, yeah, but I removed the foil the last half hour of it. And I removed the net from here, cut it off, let this rest 20 minutes. And now you can slice yours however thick or thin you want it. So let's go ahead and cut this. I like to cut mine fairly thin. Look at how juicy that is.
Ooh, I'm excited.
See that juice? And I reserved the pan drippings. And but let it cool. You definitely want it to cool because it won't slice as well. I like to actually cut mine thinner than that. Just cut it thinnish. Well, like I said, you can cut it as thick or thin as you want. So I'm going to continue slicing this, and you can just see the juices in that. See there? You think breast, and then you think, oh, it's going to be dry. It's really not. It's really not. So I'm going to reserve this, put it over here, and then we'll get to our gravy. Okay, we have all of that sliced up. See there how nice and moist that is? I had to keep Curtis out of it, but we like it pretty thin. So let's get the gravy going. Okay, I have my butter here melted because you do need some kind of fat to make some gravy. Okay, now if you wanted to go something quicker, you like packaged gravy, the ones where you add water, you can do that too. Got my butter here, and I'm going to whisk in some flour. It's going to make a nice gravy. Pour the rest of that in there. Now, of course, there's nothing better than a gravy from a whole turkey. But we'll work with what we got here. And I'm going to add in, that's a little thick, but it's okay. It'll work. I don't want to add no more butter. I like to fry my spices with that. A little bit more onion powder and poultry seasoning. Now, I don't want this really, really brown. Got that in there. Now we're going to go ahead and add our chicken broth to this. A little at a time. Mine's a little clumpy here because it needed more fat. But like I said, I don't want to add any more because there's more butter in the drippings, what I basted the turkey with a while ago. And when that was cooking, the turkey, I did baste it a few times. And we're just going to let this cook and all these lumps will disappear. Oh, forgot. I need to add, this was my reserved broth that was left in the pan from the turkey. Okay? So get this up to a boil here and we'll be back. Okay, we've come to a boil. That's going to tell you how thick it's going to get. And that's perfect for us. Now, if you want yours thicker, just let it keep bubbling. It'll cook down and get even thicker. And we're going to add some black pepper. And I think I'm almost out here. Doesn't want to come out of there. Put however much pepper you want in here. I usually do about a half a teaspoon. Quarter of a teaspoon. Whatever you like. And it's nice. Let me see that spoon over there, Curtis. As you can see there, it's nice and creamy. And that's how you know it's nice and done too. See how there it coats the back of the spoon? Coated the back of the spoon there. Okay, my friends, there it is. It's done. And Curtis is sitting here patiently waiting. Now, this is how we did it. I have a piece of thick bread on the bottom, which is Texas toast, just white bread. Threw some turkey on top of that bread and smothered it with, look at there, with gravy all over top, some green beans, cranberry sauce, some stovetop dressing. You know, you can make this, like I said, for 20 bucks and feed a family of 4 to 5, and there's plenty of food. And if you don't want to make a big old dinner, you're just basically using your oven to make the little 3-pound breast of turkey. Here you go, Curtis. Here's your fork.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Go ahead and take a bite. He's going to tear this up once we turn this camera off.
Oh, yeah, you best believe it. Some turkey.
And it's really good and filling. And look at there, guys. Let me get out of the light here. See there? You got that thick bread. You may need to warm it.
Oh, my God.
It really is good. It is. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And it's just satisfying. And like I said, I'll repeat it, I guess, 20 times. You can feed your family with it if you have a family. I would say what? What do you think, Curtis? 4 to 6 people that'll feed?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
It just depends. And, you know, your gravy, you got that box dressing, cranberry. But you can have it just like that, or if you want to add some mashed potatoes. But I think there's enough carbs there for us, so we left the potatoes out. But I hope you guys enjoy that. Give it a try. And we will see you guys next. Oh, and one more thing. Please help get me out there by liking and subscribing and sharing. And until next week, we will see you guys later. Enjoy the turkey dinner. Bye-bye.